So let's say you have a favorite meal that you like, is their favorite meal too. Let's say you like a particular music artist, is their favorite music artist too. Let's say you like a particular football club, is their favorite football club too. And you're thinking, oh my God, this is such a coincidence. No, it's not. When you hold up a mirror to your face, you basically see your reflection, right? That's essentially what mirroring is. Mirroring essentially is somebody reflecting you, or in other words, it's somebody imitating you. They could imitate your interests, imitate your behavior, imitate your body gestures, etc. Unfortunately, abusers, toxic people, narcissists, whatever it is you want to call them, can use mirroring as a very, very manipulative tool. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about 2 ways that an abusive person is mirroring you. And I'm going to tell you how you can spot the manipulative intention behind their actions. So let me start by saying that not every act of mirroring is manipulative. If you have a couple of friends that you've been with for a while, you probably notice that you've taken on some of their character, you've taken on some of their gestures, etc. It's normal. It happens to all of us, right? But I've said already that abusive people, unfortunately, deliberately use mirroring as a manipulative tactic. In other words, an abusive person will pretend to be something that they are not so that they can manipulate you. So the first way that an abuser will mirror you is that they mirror your interests. In other words, they pretend to like everything that you like as well. So let's say you have a favorite meal that you like, is their favorite meal too. Let's say you like a particular music artist, is their favorite music artist too. Let's say you like a particular football club, is their favorite football club too. And you're thinking, oh my God, this is such a coincidence. No, it's not. They are deliberately taking on your interests so that they can endear themselves to you, because it's natural for you to want to form a connection with someone that you share the same interests with. And another reason they are doing it is because they are trying to convince you that they are your soulmates. Because, I mean, if you meet somebody that you share almost everything in common with, it's almost like you're cut from the same cloth, right? So that's what they are trying to do. They are trying to build a connection with you, but it's based on falsehood. It's based on pretense. It's based on something that is not real. They don't really care about your football club. They don't really care about your food, the food that you like. They don't really care about, the things that you truly like. So yeah, they'll take on a lot of your interests. And the way that they do this is that they're usually people who are very good at gathering information about you. And how do they gather information about you? They ask you a lot of questions. When they first meet you, they probe, they ask you a lot of questions. And the way they actually get you to spill is that they themselves, share too much. They tell you too much about themselves very quickly. So you also begin to spill things about yourself. You begin to tell them about all of your interests, etc. Another way they are gathering information is they could ask your friends, ask your family members, things about you. All of this is so that it can help them imitate you better. The very common way that they are probably imitating you is social media. I mean, these days where a lot of people share a lot about their lives on social media, it's very easy for an abusive person to go up to your social media page and know almost everything about you. And this is something that they will begin to use to manipulate you, to make you think that, you have the same interests in common. But it's all a lie, unfortunately. The second way that an abusive person is mirroring you is that they are imitating your values. In other words, what they are doing is they are pretending to be the ideal partner for you. They are pretending to be the person that they know that you want to fall in love with. They are pretending to be the person that they know you want to marry or that you want to date. So let me give you an example. Perhaps you are someone who is very keen on your health. You are very keen on ensuring that you eat healthy. You are very keen on exercising, etc. And they know this about you. Then you see them always talking about how they have this healthy meal plan that they are following. Or they'll tell you about how many calories they burned when they went to the gym yesterday. They just constantly talk about how much effort they are putting into taking care of their health. Even if in reality, they care nothing about being healthy and all of that. But they are doing it so that you think that they're also, very interested in taking care of their health, just like you. Perhaps you are an entrepreneur at heart. They pretend to be entrepreneurs. Perhaps you're very conservative. They also pretend to be conservative. Perhaps you are, very outgoing. They also pretend to be outgoing. So let me share one that's very common, especially among Christians, right? Perhaps you're a Christian who puts a very high premium on your relationship with Christ. In fact, you will not date or marry somebody who is not very into Christ, right? And they know this about you. So they basically become the perfect Christian brother or sister. So they're constantly talking about how they prayed for so many hours yesterday, how they're fasting. They're talking about, how they went to church yesterday, today, and forever. They're talking about how they have this Bible study app on their phone, how both of you should share the same study app, etc. All of this just to make you feel like they're also into, Christ the same way that you are. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone who claims to be a Christian, I want to give you this bit of advice. And that is that the Bible says, by their fruits you shall know them. And the fruits mean the fruits of the Spirit. In other words, is this person truly kind? And I'm not talking about are they kind to you. I'm saying are they kind to other people? Are they truly patient? Do they truly have self-control? Are they truly loving? Are they truly humble, etc.? So please, if somebody is not showing those fruits, their character does not truly reflect Christ, please don't be bothered about how many hours they spend praying or how much, they can speak in tongues for and all of that. All of those things can be faked, okay? So let's talk about the ways that you can know that they're being manipulative. So the first thing is if they seem to share all your interests. In other words, it seems too good to be true. They seem to like every single thing that you like. It's very difficult in reality to find someone who shares exactly all the same interests as you. I mean, even twins have different interests. So please be careful with someone that you meet who likes everything that you like, okay? The second way that you can find out that they're being manipulative is that you realize that their interest is not that deep. Their interest is basically on the surface level. So let me use football again. I don't know why I keep using football. I don't like football that much, where I think it's very easy to use. So let's say you are the fan of a particular football club, and then you begin to ask them questions about that football club that somebody who is a true fan should know. You find out that they know nothing about it. You ask them, what they scored in maybe the last 3 games or something, just something that anybody that really likes that team will know. They won't have any idea. The same with many other interests. I mean, they claim that they like swimming, but there are certain rudiments of swimming that they know nothing about. You just begin to realize that all their claims of love for a particular thing that you like, you see that there's really nothing there. Okay. Now, the third way that you can tell they are being manipulative is that you also have to learn to be very, very watchful. In other words, watch them when they are with other people and watch them when they let their guard down, because they will usually slip up. Because someone can pretend all the time. Once in a while, they will slip up. So as soon as you begin to notice a slight disparity in the person they claim to be and in their actions, please don't ignore such things. It's a major red flag. It's a major sign that they're only pretending. The fourth way that you know is that something might feel off. And if something feels off, something is definitely off. If the time you spend with this person, there's just a way that they come off as not being very genuine. You begin to sense that there's something not right with this person. You begin to notice certain things. You just begin to feel somewhere in your gut that this person is not who they are claiming that they are. Please know that the chances are that they are just pretending, and begin to, make plans to end that relationship. There are so many other signs of manipulation, and that's why you want to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss the other signs of manipulation. And yeah, see you in the very next one. Don't forget to like and please share this video, because there are many people today who are in relationships and marriages with abusive people because the person pretended to be somebody that, that they were not. So please share the video with someone else. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.